This morning we are at Huron High School for the mock crash, the aftermath. And we have with us the Huron High School principal, Mr. Scott Matheny. Mr. Matheny, first of all, I'd like to thank you for having BCSN in here today to observe what's going on with your students.
Well, Bill, we appreciate you guys coming, and we certainly appreciate all the coverage you give us all year round.
Thank you. Would you give us a little bit of a synopsis of what the students are going to see today?
Certainly. Well, 2 years ago, we did a mock crash at the stadium, and the mock crash ended with life flight flying off and the ambulances pulling away with our victims. Today, the juniors and seniors who were freshmen, sophomores, and witnessed that one, will pick that up from what happens next. So we will be bringing in the accident victims into our gym. We'll be bringing the fatalities into the gym. We want the kids to see that it doesn't end there, that most of the trauma now for those people comes from this point on, as well as for their families.
And from the standpoint of the school and the administration, what is it that you hope the students will take away from this assembly today?
Well, there's always a concern in our communities around the state about during prom and graduation season of students either driving impaired or getting into a vehicle with an impaired driver. And what we want today is to give the kids information. You know, we're in the education business. We want to show them exactly in as realistic form as we can what those consequences can be when you make those decisions to either drive impaired or to make the decision to hop in a car with a friend who's driving impaired.
I've seen one of these not too long ago in the day, and I know it's a very emotional event, and I want to get some students on record at the end to see how they feel about the presentation.
Absolutely, and and we noticed that at our last one. We had a lot of tears out there. The conclusion of ours today, the people who are accident victims will remain in makeup all day. Our fatalities will be in school, but they will be silent for the remainder of the day, as we want to hammer home the message that those people, once they are gone, they're gone. They don't get to come back and take their makeup off. If it was a real event, those people would no longer be with us.
Well, it's a great event, and we're very pleased to be here to see what your kids can do today. Thank you very much, Mr. Matheny. We are here with Devin Pollock from the Erie County Health Department. Devin, could you explain to us how you got involved in this program?
Absolutely. We got involved in 2013, part of a Safe Communities grant that the Ohio Department of Public Safety gave out to Ohio counties to help reduce fatal crashes in Erie County and in the state of Ohio. We partner with local law enforcement, other businesses, agencies to help promote the traffic safety messages to help reduce those fatal crashes.
And from the point of view of the health department, what is it you hope that the students from Huron High School will learn today?
Well, we hope that they gather all the information that they need to know today to help prevent the things that they can prevent. In other words, car crashes are the leading cause of death for teens. So we want to try to, and actually a quarter of those are from drinking and driving. So we want to try to promote the impaired driving and the dangers of that during prom season here today. So.
Okay. Thank you very much, Devin.
You're welcome.
We have with us now the narrator from this morning's event, Lisa Geese. Lisa, would you tell us exactly what your role is going to be?
I'm just watching over the whole accident, so I have the bird's eye view and I know what happened and who did what. So I'm just explaining to the student body what's actually happening.
And what do you think the students of Huron are going to learn from this presentation this morning?
I hope everyone takes away that it can actually happen to one of us, and it's not just a friend of a friend we heard on TV. It's a real life event that affects everyone.
It's wonderful. We look forward to your presentation today. Good luck.
Thank you.
We have with us now Officer Keith Lobsinger of the Huron Police Department. This is going to be a very emotional event for a lot of the students, but there's also a legal aspect involved.
Yes.
We know that at the end of this event, one of the drivers is going to be charged with counts of vehicular homicide. And my question to you as a police officer is, what is the penalty for vehicular homicide, and so that students know what they might be facing from the legal end?
Well, in this situation, because alcohol is involved in this crash here, the offense is a felony of the first degree, and with that, a prison term could be anywhere from 3 to 15 years for each count.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is those consecutively or concurrent, or is that up to the judge to decide?
That'll be up to the judge to decide.
And from your standpoint of the Huron Police Department, what do you expect the students to get out of this event?
I want them to understand that this is real. What they are going to see today, what they see today, is real. It can happen. It has happened. I want them to understand that if they were thinking about drinking and driving or thinking about getting in a car with somebody that is drinking, I hope from today's event they'll see this and they'll think otherwise and choose other options. And I hope that they will understand that if they did choose to do this, they are looking at serious consequences in more than one way.
Right. One of the things I thought about as being an officer, and hopefully you haven't had to do this before, but to go up to a parent and have to notify them of the death or serious injury of a child, how do you muster the courage to do that?
I don't know that I could. You know, I have a 16-year-old son. He'll be here today. He's going to prom. So yes, this is very emotional, and that would be very difficult to do.
I'm sure it's probably the toughest part of your job.
It is.
Thank you very much, officer.
Thank you.
Sandusky State Patrol 911. Yes, please. There's been an accident. I'm on Rye Beach Road and Fox Road. Please, my friends. Okay, ma'am, are you injured? No. I was just here. Please, they're in the car. Please hurry. Okay, ma'am, you said Rye Beach Road and Fox Road? Yeah, right here. Okay, hold on the line for me. Sandusky 1811. I'm going to report a two-vehicle injury accident in Rye Beach Road, Fox Road. Okay, ma'am. I've got fire and EMS. Stand by. Thank you so much. The driver of the second car is from on impact very deployed as she is wearing a seatbelt injury. The front seat passenger telling his car was dead. Ellie, as a result of not wearing her seatbelt, was thrown from the car on impact. She suffered severe head trauma and massive internal injuries and passed away within seconds. There were 3 passengers in the back seat of Helen's car: Monica, Heidi, and Hannah. All 3 of the passengers in the back seat were wearing their seatbelt. All 3 suffered minor cuts and bruises. Stop CPR, let me check the pulse. No pulse, let's call it. Yeah, I've got 3 that I need you to come and pick up. Can you come in the back of the car and help me get those more?